The woman knew the green silk dress her mother sent had a problem, but she still put it on and went to the palace selection because she knew the queen's sister would also be attending that day. And that woman hated nothing more than someone wearing the same green silk dress as hers, so the woman already had a plan. She could foresee things because she had been reborn. In her past life, her biased parents had married her to a poor scholar, but with her wit she helped him rise to become the prime minister, and she became the prime minister's wife. Her elder sister, who entered the palace for the selection, offended a high consort and was thrown into the cold palace. Seeing her younger sister living far better despite being a concubine's child, the elder sister was consumed by jealousy. At a banquet she stabbed her sister with a hairpin and was executed on the spot by guards. When the woman opened her eyes again, she was back on the day the marriage proposal arrived. Her father held the poor scholar's letter of proposal and tried to give her place to the elder sister, claiming he wanted to spare his eldest daughter, but the woman knew the scholar had great potential. She stepped forward to accept the match. Then her sister rushed in to stop her. She knelt down and begged to marry the scholar instead, saying he was poor but brilliant and would have a bright future. The woman realized something was wrong. In the last life, her sister had despised the scholar. Now she was desperate to marry him. She began to suspect her sister had also been reborn. Their mother grew anxious because the emperor would hold the palace selection next month. With her elder daughter's beauty she could easily win favor, but the sister refused, claiming she only wanted a simple love and was willing to give her chance to the younger one. Their mother had no choice but to ask the younger woman's opinion. Remembering how her birth mother had died neglected and powerless in the last life, the woman vowed to hold power this time. She knelt and said she wished to enter the palace selection. In her heart she swore she would rely on the most powerful man in the world and become the most powerful woman. She pretended humility, saying she was only a concubine's daughter. If she entered the palace as a candidate and angered the emperor, the whole family might suffer, but her father simply declared she would be counted as a legitimate daughter. He told her to pick some jewelry from the treasury to prepare for social favors after entering the palace. Seeing her dowry slipping away to someone else, the elder sister panicked. The woman gently stopped her, saying that women of their family valued reputation above all and couldn't risk the family for personal desire. Their father agreed that the scholar's poor family had no need for jewels anyway. The sister boasted that her future husband would make a name for himself, then stormed away. That night the sisters met in the garden. The elder one had changed her tone. She kindly reminded her that wearing a green silk dress on the selection day would make her stand out. The woman grew suspicious. Her sister would never share such an important secret without reason, but she kept a calm face and agreed. Soon it was the wedding day. The groom arrived in shabby wedding clothes, driving an old ox cart to fetch his bride. Their father was furious. He demanded a proper carriage or the wedding would be cancelled. The sister tried to soothe him, saying once her husband passed the imperial exam everything would be fine. Their mother sighed, saying she could have lived in luxury but chose poverty. While her half-sister was about to enter the palace and grasp great fortune, the woman replied that entering the palace meant walking into danger. In the last life her sister had worn the same green silk dress and was immediately targeted by the queen's sister. Though she was eventually chosen as a concubine, she was beaten so badly her face swelled for months. By the time she recovered, the palace was already under the control of the young sisters. Thinking of that, she told her mother to make sure her younger sister wore the green silk dress to the selection.